දසනකාන්තී චූර්ණය සහිත ලීවර් ආයිෂ් දන්තාලේපය දත්වල ඇති ප්‍රශ්න 10ක් වලකයි.
Was there any offer from Beijing when you went through that difficult period, difficult moment in your history?
Hope China will also step up in providing us debt restructuring assurances along with India so that we can go to the IMF and resolve the matter once and for all and get back to the recovery path. So it's important for all creditors and all investors that Sri Lanka recover and recover fast. The longer the debt is suspended, the longer it takes to recover. It's bad for all the creditors and investors. I think everybody understands that, including China.
Have you reached out to New Delhi for perhaps new set of support?
Not really, because I hope that right now our economy had stabilized to some extent. So therefore, we should be able to manage ourselves. And now, right now, we have reached out to Indians and the rest of the world. It's not for aid zone and for any more loans, and basically for investment.
How do you see relationship with Beijing?
Our relationship with Beijing is very strong. For a long period of time, they have been one of a very close friend. Ours is a strong relationship. Basically, it has been a commercial relationship, an economic relationship, where we have come and invested heavily in Sri Lanka during a very difficult period of time for us. And during the 26 years of our conflict, during the last few years, Chinese supported us with the supply of arms to ward off the threat from one of the most ruthless terrorist organization, LTTE, in order to bring back peace to our country. So it is in that context that we have had a good relationship with them. But Sri Lanka naturally always follows that dynamic neutral foreign policy where we would want everybody to be a friend to Sri Lanka and an enemy to none. So that's our foreign policy, that's our relationship. So given this dynamism, we would want to pursue the same thing.
Many have been saying that the current economic crisis in Sri Lanka is also because of the Chinese debt trap diplomacy. Will you agree with this assessment?
No, I don't agree with that. That's a Western phrase. We don't agree with that. Chinese haven't come and forcefully given their money to us. It actually, we have gone and sought their funds and they have respected that and invested in our country. They are the biggest investor in our country. So we don't agree with that frame or phrase. Naturally, whether having taken the money, whether we have put that into proper use or use where we can get returned is an issue for Sri Lankans.
How much will you be keen to buy a Russian energy, Russian crude oil at a discounted rate?
Going forward, yes, if there is a way to deal with the Russian oil, why not? We want to. At the kind of prices escalation, it's unaffordable for us. As our president once put it, when the elephants fight, it is the grass which gets trampled. Small countries like us get disproportionately trampled by this kind of an issues which is taking place in the world. So therefore, at the discounted prices, without violating international norms and the laws, we would want to work with the Russians because Russia also we have had good relationship for a long period of time.
Have you spoken to Russia on this matter regarding import of crude oil or regarding India as well? Since India has been importing Russian crude oil, have you suggested or spoken to the Indian side over how this mechanism works?
We have had several rounds of discussions. Yes, we are pursuing that options. We are keeping the option open, either directly or through India.